loves, welcome back to my channel. To begin, I always take creatine before I head to the gym. This stuff definitely makes me happy. It gives me energy. I will link it in my bio, what type of creatine that I take. If you don't know what creatine is, I will make a separate video on that. Just comment below if you want that video. I always stay hydrated. It's really important to do so for a warm-up. I was focusing on upper body today, so I started to box. Boxing is really good. Gets the heart going, good form of cardio, moving the muscles, getting them ready for intense training. Now for the first exercise, I will be doing back pulls. This is one of my, I kid you not, my favorite back exercise. Whoops. Clearly saw I almost ate shit. But it's important to lift it with good form, having all the weight in your back, making sure my spine is straight, my neck is straight. With each rep, I like to squeeze my upper body back muscles. This gives a good engagement with the muscles to be shocked, to be built. Of course, I like to flex throughout my workout. This actually is a good way of pumping liquid and getting the creatine to work. Love doing pull-ups while I superset. I increased the weight. I added 45s on each side and did some pull-ups. At this point, I was pretty much dying, but there's no giving up with me. I like to push myself as much as I can. Now that I increased the weight, I make sure I fix my posture, the arch in my back before lifting the bar. With each weight class, I did 3 sets of 15 reps. Making sure I focus on my breathing. Now going in with a heavier weight, I tried my best. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you are new to weight training. You don't want to injure yourself, but clearly the weight was too heavy for me. But as long as I get 2 to 3 reps, I feel accomplished. Training is all about pushing yourself to the limit. If you don't push yourself and challenge yourself, I feel like you're just gonna lose interest in always staying consistent. So I did about 3 sets of 2 to 3 reps as much as I could, but your girl was dying. Going in with my last set of pull-ups, I like to keep the muscles engaged. This works out the lats as well and the shoulders, biceps, triceps. It's full body motion, which I love. This type of exercise that I'm doing right now helped me basically start pull-ups. If you're having a hard time, try that little trick. Now going in with cable pulls, my favorite as well for back day. I make sure that I squeeze the muscles and they're nice and engaged. I have the lever at 6. It doesn't matter where you place the lever, but as long as it's not too low, then you should have a good stretch in the muscles. Flexing per usual. Going in with shoulder raises, one of my favorite shoulder exercises. I moved around for the camera so you guys can kind of see how well this exercise is. I should have recorded a little bit longer, sorry about that. But going back with cable pulls, I decided to go on my knees. This actually was a lot better. I felt like the muscles were being used, my lats were being used. So I will start going on my knees when doing this exercise. And I love that about training. You always learn new techniques, new forms, basically new ways of trying new exercises. Now, ending my upper body with some shoulder exercises, I did a variation. So these are 5-pound shoulder arm raises. I'm not sure what this exercise is called, but they're basically arm raises, keeping my core tight. This looks very simple, but let me tell you, your girl was dying. Making sure that I focus on my breathing, my back is straight. Of course, pumping some juice into my muscles. I bet people that watch me at the gym think that I'm obsessed with myself, but that's not really the case. Well, I am obsessed with myself, but not in a selfish way. I just love working out, getting that pump in, and going back into it with, I don't know what this is called either, but basically like arm swivels. This exercise was killing me, you guys. Like, I wanted to show you how it looks from behind. This works out your shoulders, your back, and your core. I kind of like to freestyle when it comes to shoulder exercises because it's not my favorite. I like to do that with abs as well. Literally dying. And to top it off, I did some ab exercises using this roller, one of my favorite ab workouts. This exercise puts a little bit of tension on my lower back, so I always make sure I focus on my form. Going in with some twists. This is a really good exercise as well. 12-pound plate. Abs are not my favorite either. I don't really train them too much, but lately I've noticed just a little bit that I do. It's definitely making a definition in my abs. So I will start incorporating them in my routines on upper body day. And the reason why I don't train abs too much because I don't have that much time to begin with. So if I'm gonna focus on muscle parts, it can get draining and tiring to do everything in one day, but we pushed ourselves today, and as you should. So on upper body days, add about 15 to 20 minutes of abs and your stomach will thank you. I make sure that I take my time with the breathing, muscle to mind connection, squeezing the core. I was literally dying. You can tell on my face this isn't my favorite thing to do, but I'm gonna do some raises. These are some arched back raises, really good core strength exercise, back and arms. I'm sorry, abs and arms. Making sure when I go up right now and I go down, I'm squeezing my core with every movement. This will give the muscles a shock that they are working. I was dying, you guys. This isn't easy. Like, I trained for about 2 hours this day. Well, this was yesterday, but now doing some additional ab exercises. These are planks. So raising planks with each arm. This is a really good core exercise as well. I kind of like to freestyle when it comes to abs. Whatever comes to mind, I will kind of get to it. cross kicks, another favorite of mine. I did about 3 sets with each exercise. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Comment below what you'd like to see, if I'm not explaining something right, or just love your feedback, you guys. Thank you. Love you.